That's where we join our John Garcia. John, what's the latest?
Meg, people continue to come in person to pay their respects. Several memorials have been grown around the church, like the one you see right behind me. This is where people have been dropping off things like teddy bears, candles, and have also left personal messages. Fire crews, fire trucks still here on the scene. You can see right behind me that ladder trucks still concentrated in the center of that apartment complex.
A tornado ripped the roof off his home, carried across the street, crashing into another home.
Was shot by police and is in the hospital, right?
That is correct, Leanne. Again, police received calls around 11:30 this morning.
Authorities continue to investigate a deadly accident here at the Testman Road landfill.
Recent rains have caused localized flooding on city streets, streams, and rivers like the Guadalupe River you see over my shoulder.
Gerardo Javier Carrion left in ankle chains and handcuffs from the federal courthouse you see right behind me. Surely this is heaven.
Yes, heaven on a stick. This is waffles and chicken.
With temperatures above freezing and the sun finally up, the white stuff from last night is quickly melting away.
We survived Nyosa, the first night of Nyosa. You know what? Thanks to this, guys, this is like the Fiesta currency. Reporting in shirts.
In Leon Valley, in Cibolo, reporting in Bernie, in Selma, in Dilley,
Reporting in San Marcos.
in Southeast Bexar County, reporting from the south side, reporting from the west side.
We're live downtown.
In Holiday Beach, reporting in Santa Fe.
In Tornillo, John Garcia, Spectrum News.
My heart is ripped out tonight, this whole day.
A small Texas community torn apart in mourning after one of their own went on a shooting rampage in Santa Fe.
Santa Fe High School remains the center of our community, and no act of violence, no matter how horrific, will ever change that.
Friday morning, a gunman opened fire at the Santa Fe High School campus, leaving at least 10 dead, among those a teacher.
I'm worried about those that are still unaccounted for. I'm worried about those that were hurt.
Michelle Herntzer remains shaken. She's grateful her daughter, a senior at Santa Fe, made it out alive.
I get to see my daughter. She gets to walk across that graduation. And those that lost their child will not get to see them.
Amazing grace.
A prayer vigil took place Friday evening, 4 miles away from where the deadly shooting took place.
None of us knows why there's evil in the world.
Leaders came out to unite the community and help spread hope.
I, as governor in the state of Texas, we are not here today and gone tomorrow. We're going to be here every day until we ensure that Santa Fe Independent School District and this school are put back in place and normalcy is returned to your schools and safety is returned to your schools.
And ask that the world pray for this city. Santa Fe is a strong city. We'll be strong.
In Santa Fe, I'm John Garcia reporting.
We now join our John Garcia, who's live from the Texas-Mexico border, where a bipartisan group of leaders met today to make sure children get reunited with their families. John, were they able to visit with the children inside the shelter?
Victor, as expected, mayors from across the U.S. were not allowed inside the migrant facility here in Tornillo. The temporary shelters are inside the Marcelino Serna port of entry, about 30 miles southeast of El Paso. In a rally earlier today, the delegations of mayors delivered a clear message that they will continue to champion for every child until they are reunited with their parents. Now, the group of mayors from major cities came here to call out President Trump's recent immigration policies. Even though the president has signed the new executive order to keep families together, the city leaders say the children have been recently separated, have no idea what's going on, and do not know when they will be eventually reunited with their parents. The mayors believe by stepping in, they can help the immigrant children and believe it's their responsibility.
We're not a country that stands idly by as children, mere babies, are used as bargaining chips to advance any political agenda. We're better than that.
Now, again, all the mayors were denied entry to the shelter. Officials with the Department of Homeland Security were not available in person to greet them or give them access. The group has now submitted a request to visit with the children, but that could take up to 2 weeks for approval. If they are granted permission, they plan on coming back here to the border. In Tornillo, John Garcia, Spectrum News.
The Bexar County Sheriff's Office unveiling the future of policing.
Technology
it's infinitely valuable.
Drones are now part of its growing arsenal.
These here are a lot more robust than what's available to the consumer.
Eyes in the sky to help save lives and safeguard officers.
One is set up. It has a thermal and another 4K camera on it.
The flying gadgets will be used for different scenarios, like reconstructing crashes and hovering around major crime scenes like standoffs.
These drones were able to get in the back of the house, and we were able to maintain a true 360-degree perimeter around that house using these drones.
Other drones will patrol specific spots, like the jail.
We use them to monitor some of the rooftops and things of that nature that we can't get to around the jail so effectively. The drones will be able to help us access areas of the jail that we can't necessarily see.
The drones came with a price tag of more than $73,000, all paid by non-public asset forfeiture money.
The technology is awesome. We've learned so much in doing this.
John Garcia, Spectrum News.
You got to start slow and just kind of get out of that comfort zone.
It's the most popular New Year's resolution.
You get a minute rest in between everything.
Getting healthy and back in shape.
I don't want to end up in a doctor's office taking lots of medications. I want to be able to play with my son. I have an 8-year-old son, and I have to be able to keep up with him and all his activities.
For more than 7 years, CrossFit coach Liz Elizondo has been helping people like Jeree reach their fitness goals.
As San Antonio and even as a nation, that we are searching for the healthier things. We're trying a lot harder.
The first step to success, a plan and lots of patience.
It's going to take time to change your habits. It's going to take time to change your body, but it doesn't mean that because it hasn't happened in 1 or 2 weeks that it won't happen.
Nutrition and diet are key.
So it's good to have some meals either prepared that you've cooked in advance or that you've gone somewhere else and purchased, because now we have a lot of options where we can get healthy meals.
Group settings like CrossFit also have benefits.
They may be trying to eat paleo together or eat healthy together. It's not just a workout. Yes, that's a huge component of what we do here. But the other aspect is you meet friends and you meet some really great people with, the same goals as you.
Taking charge this year, working for a new, healthier you. John Garcia, Spectrum News.
They're really fun to ride. They're pretty cool.
As the Alamo City becomes more cycle-friendly, Earn a Bike Co-op is offering rides to seniors.
It's just really about giving time and putting a smile on somebody's face for the day.
My son! Introducing Cycling Without Age, a new project started in the spring, aimed at improving the lives of the elderly, focusing on mental health and mobility.
They feel a sense of freedom, to be able to be outdoors and to be able to see, in some cases, things that they've never seen.
I haven't been on the Alamo since I was little. One of these days I'm just gonna make up my mind and come back and go inside.
The idea began in Copenhagen, Denmark. Driven by volunteers, the program is offered at the El Asen Community Center, geared for seniors or anyone with a disability.
They're actually really neat. I've never really seen a bike like this before. It's a reverse pedicab, if you will.
The customized trishaws have room for two. They're battery powered and come with speakers for those special music requests.
I love this music. I love this Mexican music. I like country and western, and I like Elvis.
Hearing the downtown traffic, seeing the Alamo or smelling the smells of a funnel cake at Market Square, it gets them going. It gets the mind going. It makes them happy.
And it's more than just going places. It's about forming that special bond.
They're very thankful that that somebody's taken an interest in them. In some cases, they don't have anybody.
It's good to get out. So far, it's wonderful. We had a lot of fun.
A simple gesture keeping our loved ones young at heart.
Terrible. My legs felt like an extra 20 pounds.
Rain and cold temperatures greeted thousands of athletes Sunday morning as they hit the pavement, maneuvering through puddles in the heart of downtown San Antonio.
I came with a lot of layers, but you really didn't need it. You're better off just running with less.
Really, the conditions were really favorable. I enjoy the cooler weather and the wet weather. It helps cool your body down.
More than 26,000 people participated in the 9th annual Rock and Roll Marathon, welcoming runners from all 50 states and 19 countries.
A city like San Antonio that's really focused on health, really focused on improving the health of their city, we couldn't ask for a better place to have it.
Music and hundreds of die-hard fans cheered as waves of runners pushed hard every mile to the finish line.
A lot of people think, oh, I'm not a fast runner. I don't think pace matters. I think as long as you go out there and you enjoy yourself.
She's coming! She's coming! Can you film her? Woo! All right, Margie! Way to go,
It's inspiring. It makes you want to push yourself. It's a journey, and I like to see where I can go with it.
Beating personal goals and records in the best marathon called Life. John Garcia, Spectrum News.